ultimats fruits et légumes vient juste de joiner. Bonjour, le monde de Hamilton. Craft beer will join. All right, well, let's invite him to the live. I know we said we're going to start at 10 o'clock. What's up, man?
What's up, Diggity Dog?
Not much, you.
Living the dream, man. Living the dream.
How is quarantine treating you?
You know what? There's worse things, man. There's worse things. People be complaining and stuff about. You know what? I just look at like I'm blessed, bud. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? Like I'm healthy. I'm good. So there's worse things, man. There's a lot of negativity going on right now. A lot of people worried. A lot of sickness. But you know what? I couldn't believe it today. We crushed 11,000 people now have died from this.
Holy
worldwide.
crap!
I know it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's finally good to talk to you in person, though, Norbert.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely, brother. Absolutely. I just poured myself a fresh Tuscan Falls.
Tuscan Paul.
Yeah, this one's called "Take Me to the Other Side." It's their new milkshake IPA. It is ridiculous.
Oh, yeah. I tasted that one.
Oh, in Fredericton, nice,
Yes. And
nice.
I actually like it.
Oh, it's yeah. I'm a fan. I have no issue, man. I'm a fan of Tuscan Falls. I don't know why I would say that. Maybe.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it's great. I mean, there's a lot of great breweries here, like you guys have in New Brunswick as well. So I don't know if you know, but probably 3 weeks ago now, I did a little tour. So I went through. I only spent like maybe 20 minutes or half an hour in Moncton, so I didn't really hit anything there. But I went down to Rosé, hit Foghorn, hit Long Bay. Then we went into the city, into St. John, and hit Picaroons. We hit a few of them. It was great. And then the next day ended up in Fredericton, and I was happy in Fredericton to hit. Oh my God, Greystone. Trailway's phenomenal. Anyways, I maybe had too many beers today. Anyways, it was a great trip, man. It was really cool, really cool. So,
well, if you're ever in Northern New Brunswick, give me a shout out and I'll bring you to all the breweries up here.
You're in Northern, yeah.
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 Here we got Brasserie de la Côte, we got Distillery du Roi, we got Retro, we got Houblon Pêcheur, we got 13 Barrels, we got Four Rivers, Sours Brew House in Charlotte, and Rosa Pizzo in Evanston.
Wow.
And we got
Bresso is the only one I've had. Bresso de Côte is, and they're phenomenal. You know what? Like legit, those guys are great, really good.
the beer I like from them is the Moscou Miscou, the Imperial.
Did you have the nitro or the regular?
Well, I had them both. I like a bit more the nitro because it goes down a bit more smooth.
Yeah.
It's like a milkshake.
I did not. Yeah, it's like the milkshake. Yeah, they're nice. The Miscou was the Imperial Stout was really good, but when I nitroed it up,
Mind blown.
It just really fit into place for me, man. It was really good.
Oh yes.
Really good.
Did you try the stout from New Maritime Brewing in Miramichi?
No, I haven't made it up that way.
That one, so far, it's a tie between that and the Moscou Miscou.
Wow.
Like I told the head brewer that was there, I was like, at the Fredericton Craft Beer Festival in Fredericton. I told him, it's a tie. It's good. I like the stouts.
Nice. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I like. I don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna. I like Guinness, man. Guinness is kind of what got me into stouts. When starting off, when all we could get as kids was shit beer. But it's now I really appreciate like a really heavy, boozy, thick. You know what I mean? Like a almost like a 9% or above. Not afraid to kind of almost crack you. Kind of a stout.
You drink wine.
That's a good feeling. I like a little bit of woohoo.
Oh yeah. I don't know. Like I've tasted all sorts of IPAs around New Brunswick. I've had some that are good, like actually the one I had last night. Where is it? Well, it's not well, it's an IPA. The John hops.
Oh yeah. I've had that one. Yeah. It's good.
But
Everything Trailway makes is great though.
yeah.
Right.
But from the beer wall and everything, my favorite so far is from Rivière au Renard in Gaspé, Frontibus.
Nice.
First time I tasted it, it's like it doesn't smell too much hoppy. The hoppiness, it's there, but it's not pronounced. It's a nice blend.
Yeah.
Very good. I like it.
Nice. That's awesome, man. Oh yeah, there you go. Look at that. He's playing a fucking tease card right now. Look at that. Nice.
A bit too fast. Oh, I'll pick it up after.
Absolutely. Ain't going to go to waste. That ain't going to waste.
No, heck no.
That's awesome. Yeah, so for me, man, I don't know. Like, I know I had a friend of mine reached out yesterday and sort of said, why don't you do like some reviews on some things that you don't like? And you know what? In all honesty, I guess if you want to see what I'm not fussy on, look at some of the ratings on Untapped. But other than go on Insta and just sort of do for lack of a better term, a shit fest.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. There's so much negativity. It's not about don't do this, don't do that. This is the shits. That's too smoky for me. It's all about what preferences are. So, you know, the other day I had a Scotch ale that was smoky. I personally don't care for anything smoky, but because I don't like it, doesn't make it a shit beer.
No.
Right? So, I mean, I will do my rating on Untapped and sort of go, this is what it is for me. But when I go on my craft beer with me on Instagram, it's no, man. Here's a photo of the beer. Here's what it tastes like. Here's what it is, and I leave it. I don't put what my ratings are. If I rate it, it's because man, this is my thing, as opposed to me sort of influencing people that a beer is shit when it's not. It's just not me. It doesn't make it bad.
Well, it's like us on our show. What we do every 2 days, we put out a show, beer show NB. We review beer. Are the way we taste it. I could like it. The guy next to me can say, it tastes like shit, and the other guy says, it's all right. But it's our review. We keep saying that it's our review. If we don't like it, maybe somebody else is gonna like it. Give you an example. The After Hours series, the raspberry sour from PEI.
Right, from Kahan?
Yeah. No, PEI Brewing.
Okay, yeah.
I really didn't like it. So like it tastes like a bit like, it tastes like shit, but it was not a preference.
Right.
The best sour beer so far I had is from Cavalcade.
Okay.
The sur la Mer.
Okay.
That's the best one I've had so far.
Nice.
But we've tried different variations of. No, that's the best one for me.
And is it a kettle or a barrel?
No, kettle thing.
Kettle, yeah, likely. So I don't know if So this was a thing. So my oldest was big time into sours. I could care much for him. But we managed to get each other on what we liked. So I, tend to be a major hazy, heavy IPA kind of a person. She's gotten liking those, and I started to appreciate sours until I had a place called Small Pony. It's in Ottawa. They barrel age their sours, but that is like that. It's like being a kid again when we used to have sour candy and your fucking face would just squinch up and go, damn. Like, it's almost, it hurts, but it's good. And that's kind of the product they put out. Is just, man, it's crazy. It's unreal. And so I go back to kettles now and I go, okay, I can taste kind of the lambic acid in it. I get it. It's definitely sour-ish. But if you're a huge fan of sours and you can get your hand in any of the barrel aged stuff, totally different. Totally different. Unreal. Crazy.
There's one that's a unique taste. It's from Distillerie Fils du Roi. It's called a root beer.
Okay.
I believe it's 10%.
Nice.
It tastes like a sour, but it has a little bit of olive taste to it.
Different.
I tried, but it like I said, to me it was like 7.5. Somebody else could be very good, but be like the first initial taste is a bit like a champagne.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
Afterwards, that taste goes away. But me, it's the taste of the olives. I do not like olives.
Yeah. I'm not an olive guy at all. No. Wow.
But
Different.
for somebody else, it could be perfect.
Wow.
But
Wow. Unreal.
I, I saw your post a while ago. I had this one.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. The pale ale. Yeah, I had the Patagonia IPA today. I found so I don't know if you found it. I found a marked difference between the Patagonia Pale versus the Patagonia IPA. Like huge. I thought the IPA that I had today was great. The
Oh yes,
Pale was not bad. It was not bad, but the IPA was phenomenal.
I did. We didn't try that one yet. But
Oh
this is
yeah.
the one I so farther. But the other one I didn't try it yet.
Okay. It's good.
We've been the Northern Beer Trail. We've done it.
Yeah.
Like we've done every brewery in the north. When this shit blows out there, this
I know. Yeah.
Corona shit, we're gonna go to Miramichi,
Nice.
new Maritime Brewing and Timberchip, and
Nice.
we're gonna go down to Grand Falls. Grand
Okay.
Falls.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
So then the north is gonna be done. Moncton, we have probably 3 or 4 left. Fredericton, 3 or 4 left. Then it's down to St. John.
Nice.
Like,
Nice.
like I told a couple, by 2021 we want to be done in New Brunswick and start Nova Scotia.
You know what, man? If it's anything like here, though, like you can fucking say you want to be done, and then 3 more will pop up, which is great. Which I love it. Like pop them up. I love it. Let them keep coming, man. It's awesome. But
Yeah.
there's just I hit kind of the main ones, and it's like holy shit, I didn't even realize there was one there that I missed. You know, so it. I don't know, man. It's a great time for craft brewing. It really is. I love it. I think it's phenomenal. For a long time, I was out of beer, in the sense that just not. I don't know. Like again, you know, I mentioned in a video I did a day or two ago. You know, you had your choice between like Labatt, Molson. Of course, I'd say Corona. Ding. Or yeah. Or if you wanted to go like fucking Mad Dog, you go Brador, because that was like 6.5%. That was, you know, when I was a teenager, we'd go halves on a half pack and get hammered, drinking where we shouldn't have been drinking. But that was sort of your choices. That was it. And so now, like, yeah, right, exactly. It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And you know, there comes, like, I don't know if you agree or not, but there comes sort of maturity with the palate. So, you know, there I know, like the first time I tried an IPA, which was I guess 3 years ago now, a buddy of mine, Phil and Max out in Ottawa, I was like, what the hell are you drinking? This is friggin' disgusting. But again, as you have some in you mature the palate, and this is what I put it to. I put it to like a good scotch. The first time I tried scotch, I could not understand why anyone would drink that shit. Now, right, you sort of go, whoa, wait a second, man. I like the little bit of, you know, the peat or the, anyways, it's just, it takes time to mature the palate.
Yeah.
That's what's cool. That's what's cool.
Because they're like you, when I started drinking, me was only Budweiser.
Yeah.
And then there's like all the taste of the Budweiser. And the first stout I've tried was not O'Hara's, but the other one.
Yes.
Anyway, first time I tried a stout, I said like, what the fuck's this?
Right?
Like coffee and beer. It's like looking back at the Drew Barry Show when they did that Buzz beer. Coffee and beer. But now, like you said, out matures now.
Man.
Stout is my favorite drink.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I like stouts. I like IPAs. I like porters. I like all sorts. But my favorite is stout.
Nice. No, And I'm with you. Like Irma Zobair, I don't know. Irma Zobair said hi. Hey, what's up? Just got some people saying hi down here. I don't know if you can see it on your screen or not.
Yeah, Irma Zobair, Beer Selfie of Canada.
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know if they're still watching. I don't know why anyone want to watch this mug for a while. Just ask my wife. She say 30 years looking at this face just make you sick.
and Bossy Lacote did a thumbs up earlier.
Nice. And Big Al's here. What's up, Big Al? I don't know if you're friends with Big Al there, Norbert, but he's solid, man, out in Ontario. So listen, I don't know if you had any questions sent to you, but I had some questions sent to me today.
Okay, no, nothing yet.
All right, so so Good Dog Cycles was concerned. They were wondering if we'd be able to understand each other's accent.
I understand you.
See, I know what you're from. I'm from Newfoundland, but whatever. I understand that shit. See, you don't know what I tell you what, man. You know what it is? It's East Coast thing. We've got each other's back.
Yeah, you drink beer, I drink beer. We understand. We understand.
Done. Hey, mic drop. Boom. Done. Oops Soup. Here's a huge question from Oops Soup. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Get ready. Here it comes. Oops Soup said, "Hi."
Okay.
I know. All right, Mac Daddy Brewing. Mac Daddy Brewing says, okay, cool. I'll join you later. What's your favorite beer in both provinces and why?
Me, I haven't delved in Nova Scotian beer yet because up here I didn't really see any of it.
Okay.
Probably there is, and I haven't really looked at it precisely.
Yeah.
But like I said, here in Bathurst, New Brunswick, there is some breweries that we don't have from St. John.
Yeah.
So anytime I go down there to Moncton or Fullerton, I go to any liquor try to get some. But
I think I need to send you some beer from here, dude. I think that needs to be done. I don't know.
And
right?
Vice versa.
Yeah, absolutely. We should do like a beer trade for sure, man. So yeah, I've had some from New Brunswick. Obviously, like I said, I was at a loaded place. I brought back a ridiculous amount of cans when I was out there. It's when you have 3 full beer fridges and then you decide to get a couple of kegs on top of it, man, that's just, obviously I am ready to bunker in for the long term if Corona makes me stick here, man. But you guys have got some fantastic breweries in New Brunswick, some deadly breweries out there.
Oh yeah, that I know.
Yeah.
So my next trip was supposed to be to New Hampshire next month. I was going to get some beer from, some American craft beer.
Yeah.
I would have stopped him at Gagan Brothers in Bangor. I was going to go to Meredith at Twin Brothers Brewing.
Yeah.
And to Ashland to White Mountains Brewing.
Wow.
But
nice.
With this shit that happened there,
I know, man. I know.
Exploded that shit.
Right, and so I was in Ottawa for a week, and then I was wanting to go to the Fredericton Craft Beer Fest, but I was in Vancouver for Rugby Sevens, so went out there to watch some rugby. Phenomenal, and we came back on Monday, and that's when kind of things turned and went wild. So this past week, I was supposed to be in Vienna, Austria, and I was looking at hitting some craft beer places there, obviously, and then the first week of April, I'm supposed to be in Boston to see the Red Sox, and now with the MLB season gone and travel being out, that's gone. But I mean, I've hit, I don't know if you heard of Trillium or Night Shift. I hit those places already. So I wanted to make return visits and obviously hit Vitamin C, Treehouse. And anyways, it's just all of a sudden just things changed very, very quickly.
Hopefully with this thing, it doesn't affect too much the breweries. I know that.
Concern, yeah.
I know here in Bathurst, 13 Barrels are offering free delivery. Well, yeah, free delivery, but you got to pay for your delivery for your beer. But I kind of like that. I didn't inquire because I'm probably like 20 minutes from Bathurst.
Yeah.
I don't know if they deliver here, but I'm gonna have to give them a call to see if they do.
Yeah. No, for sure. We just got Trey. What's up, Trey? Trey Fix Wolanski. I'm not sure if you see that on your screen, did a wicked trade with him, man. He gave me some crazy backcountry, and some
That is
great
one.
ocean.
That is one I'm trying to get is backcountry brewing
Oh,
from
dude, don't touch backcountry, because then you're going to want more of it. Stay the hell away from it. It's nasty, right?
that.
And he hooked me up with some great Ocean as well. Phenomenal, unreal beers. So yeah, it's been awesome doing a beer trade with him, man. Yeah, and to get back to sort of Corona and how it's affecting, like that becomes a concern. Like there's a lot of, I mean, pretty much every brewery here has put in some sort of an action plan, be it you go pick up, they'll bring it out to your vehicle, they'll do free delivery service. But either way you shake it, it's tough for them, especially considering how many kegs would be there that are supposed to be going to different bars, restaurants, other tap rooms like Battery Beer Park or whatever.
Yeah.
I mean, that's kind of what, where the bread and butter comes. I mean, don't get me wrong, selling cans, selling bottles, individuals is fantastic, but you're brewing in these huge conical fermenters. Well, it's going into Sankey kegs, and yeah, man, they're sitting right. So it's tough, and it's tough on the brewers, the employees that are there. It's hopefully this shit is done soon. In the meantime, you know what? Like I said, at the very least, I've said in all my posts, brother, is everyone should get out and crush the shit out of the cans and bottles that are out there. So at the very least, those are gone, and maybe they can rebottle or recan. I don't know, but it's start moving on some of their things, because it's shitty times. Shitty times, man.
For sure. I know a while ago there's somebody that said, let's see, big gal drinks beer. She said, "What the fuck is that guy wearing? I love it."
There you go.
It's actually this shirt is from one of our new members.
Yep.
And he comes from Africa, Cameroon.
Wow.
And his present to us was his mother made these for us.
Wow.
So it's kind of an official beer show shirt, kind of really unique to us.
Yeah.
So we all have one. So
That's cool, man.
We were supposed to put it on a craft beer festival, but I need to do some alterations to it.
I love it, dude. I love it.
And so yeah, like I said, it's totally unique to us. It comes directly from Cameroon.
That's unreal.
Unreal. And it's not expected.
Yeah, it looks sick. Like I feel like I have like a freaking sticker, man. That shit is, you got my ass kicked on that. That's some cool stuff right there. I love it. It's awesome. I'm looking down at Floral Hall. I don't know if you know Floral Hall in Ottawa.
Floral Hall,
Floral Hall, man. Awesome spot downtown Ottawa. They just chirped in and just said, totally agree, brother. I presume it's with some of the, the bottles and cans versus the kegs and stuff. I didn't mean to cut you off there, Norbert. We'll come back to that point, but I just sort of wanted to say that before just looking down at their comment. I think it's cool that we've got, some breweries that are chiming in on this conversation. So Floral Hall, last time I was there was when I was in Ottawa. I think it was, it might have been a Wednesday night.
Okay.
And it was packed in there, man. It was packed, and it was phenomenal. It was awesome. Fantastic service, fantastic atmosphere. They had I'm not sure. I seem to think it might have been a Sabro hopped beer. I can't remember it now. Whatever it was, it's on my. I took some pictures of it because it was fucking phenomenal. It was delicious. It was legit. It was awesome. So I think it's cool that you guys are in. So hello, Floral Hall. Anyway, get back to you, brother, on what you said.
For that.
No, you were talking about your shirt and needing alterations.
Oh yeah, because I got a beer gut now.
How many times have I ever walked in and went, you don't get this body by drinking wine?
With a lot of time and practice.
Right? Exactly. Yeah, it's legit, man. It's legit. Floral Hall said, yes, we appreciate the support during this uncertain time. Citra Sabro Double Dry Hopped IPA. That was what it was. God damn, that was delicious. I was heartbroken when I couldn't take it out in cans. It was phenomenal. And of course, yeah, man, like, so, myself here and Norbert with the Beer Show New Brunswick, yeah, like we obviously support the hell out of our brewers. Like, and that's the reality. This is a tough time. And, one great thing is it brought us together, obviously, to do this, but it's, man, I can only imagine what everyone's going through. I know, on a personal note, my wife works at one of the airlines, and it's a damn tough time there as well. But, look, do whatever it takes. And this is sort of what I go a lot is tread water, just survive. Keep your head above it, survive, because there will be coming a time, again, we're easily going to be labbing motherfuckers out on the pond. So just tread water, keep going, keep surviving, do what needs to do to get through this. And once you're through it, you guys will be just kicking ass again. I know you will, Floral, and all the other breweries out there. Like, we said about Tusket, about Brasso de Co, Brasso de la Co. Anyways, it's, just kick ass. And if you can see my breath, it's not because I had garlic. I'm standing outside.
Well, keep away the vampires.
Exactly, dude. So I got, let me see, what else do we have here for questions? So Ontario Craft Beer Lover wanted to know, this is a good question for East Coasters. What is a beer and seafood pairing?
Ooh.
There you go.
Oh, actually, we did an episode on that. It's on Facebook. We took a Brasseur de la Côte. It's Terrasse à Steve. And the Flying Boats. Where is it? Flying Boats, Shediac, Lobster Kiss.
Nice.
We did a episode of, we ate some lobster, some crab. We tasted which one would be better.
Yep.
And this one was kind of a up, down type of thing. Both of them are good with seafood. I think Terrasse à Steve, that one, it's low content of alcohol.
Yep.
It doesn't kill the taste of the seafood. The Bec d'Amar, Lobster Kiss, is kills the taste a bit, but after, if you eat more seafood, it's all right. But for me, the best one is Brasseur de la Côte, Terrasse à Steve.
Nice.
But we're doing another episode of that. We found another one. Terrasse à Steve, Brasseur de la Côte. We got Flying Boats, Lobster Kiss, and we got one from Distillerie Fils du Roi, and that's made des huîtres, crap, what's in French? In English, mussels.
Okay, yeah, mussels, yeah.
Yeah, it's made based from mussels.
Nice.
So, we're gonna put three again, against each other.
Nice. I love it, man. That's awesome. I would be absolutely useless to answer this question because so I had a great question yesterday that I answered. Bobby's Beer, a buddy out in Winnipeg, we've become buds through this whole I call him Bobby Big Wheels. He asked me, and this is a similar question to me. He asked, what movie makes you want to crack a beer when you turn on the TV? Yeah. And my answer was, honestly, I want to crack a beer when the fucking TV is on or off. I don't really care what's on it or if it's off. So,
oysters. Sorry. Brasseur de la Côte, it was oysters.
Not mussels. Oh, there you go. Brasseur de la Côte came down here and said oysters. I love it. Yeah. I love it. How are you guys doing out there? Those guys are awesome. They're great. I love them.
To come to that question, what
beers?
No, but movies.
Oh, yes. What movie makes you want to crack craft beer?
Me would be like the question, like, what cartoon? I know. What? No, it's Jesus Christ. A guy that does
You're not
comedian,
talking about Bernie.
the comedian that does the puppeteer there.
I know who you're talking about. Floral Hall said strange brew. Yeah, that would have worked, dude. I don't give a shit. I love it. You ever see that movie, Old Strange Brew, with Bob
yes.
McKenzie?
Okay.
That takes me back to the days.
We were supposed to do some skits about that.
No,
Yeah,
that'd be awesome.
it would have been Dick. Fuck. Dick and Trick Fitzpatrick.
I love it, man. That's hilarious.
But it didn't work out, so we. What would right now we're on season 3 of Beer Show NB. We got episodes coming out, but with this friggin' coronavirus shit, it halted our filming. So right now I got 30 episodes that are going to be coming up
Wow.
that are pre-recorded. So
I look forward to it.
Yeah, season 4 we're coming back with. We're going to change our filming. We're going to change the way we do things. So we're going to be better.
It's awesome, man. It's awesome, brother. I look forward to it. Look, so I'm looking up here at the camera, and any of my followers that are on here checking this out, give Beer Show New Brunswick, Beer Show NB a follow. These guys are great. You know what? Like it's you learn about the craft beer industry in New Brunswick, and this is where I've learned a lot from these guys in terms of some breweries that are doing fantastic things out there, some beers to try. As you can tell, he knows what he's talking about. You can see that from the beer cans in behind, zero doubt about it. You know what? Give this guy a follow. These guys are, well, not this guy, but these guys are phenomenal, man. They're great. There you go. I love it. Love it. Yeah, man. And as for me, you know what? Like, I'm just doing my thing. Like, I'm just, I'm fucking nobody, man. I'm just doing my pictures, drinking my beer, giving my ratings. And I appreciate everyone that's following. And I just saw my buddy Phil out in Ottawa that took me to Floral Hall, Phil 1014. So Floral Hall, if you're not following this guy, give him a follow. Phil _1014. He's out in your area. You know, give him a follow. He's gonna check you out there, Beer Show New Brunswick. Anyways, look, the reality is, man, it's I hope you know what? I'm not gonna fucking hope, because I know you guys are gonna hang on. Craft beer industry, you just gotta tread water, man. Just tread water. Stick together, and we all got to stick together. What is that?
That's what happened. Well, I heard it put you.
Wow.
It's a Pilsner. Not. It's a 5% ABV, and it's a lager.
Nice.
It's a good one.
Nice. So my thing with lagers, here's the deal. Here, I tend to be a particular bitch when it comes to lagers, because had so many of them as a kid. The other day when I was at Backstage, they had a lager on tap from a place called Painted Boats, which is in New Glasgow. And I don't know, you heard of them?
Yep.
I was like, yeah, I don't know, man. I'm not a lager guy. Anyway, AJ at Backstage said, just give it a try, man. It's solid. Give it a try. Like, you'll be surprised. Holy shit, was that ever clean? It actually made me go, wow, yeah, that's what a lager is supposed to taste like. And that's, yeah, it looks like, and you know, a lot of people don't realize how difficult it is to make a lager. Oh, you know, like, just your glycol chilling, the fact that you can't hide anything in a lager, it takes a lot longer. Like, it's not easy, man. It's tough, and it doesn't get the respect. And I think it doesn't, primarily because it's all we had when we were young. There were places like Molson and Labatt that were just fucking ruining them, really. Yeah.
That's why we did a walkthrough to Petit on an episode of Road Trip that we did, and Andre explains about the lager, how long it takes. I can't remember, but if you guys want to go see it on Facebook, it's there.
Yeah, it's like about triple the time of what an IPA would take, or longer. Like, it takes time. So I'm looking down here as well. So my buddy Phil just reached out and said, much love, Floral. Always enjoyed your stuff. Floral said thanks to Phil. Trey out in New Brunswick said, I'm going to give Phil and Beer Show NB a follow, as well as Floral. So that's good, man. Trey also says a well-made craft lager Pilsner is great as well. Yeah, yeah. Obviously, pills are good, but tough to make. And Phil just said, "Preach, boys. When a lager is good, it's real good." And that's the thing. It's either it's there for me, like you're there, or you're down here.
No.
You know what I mean? It's just there's no in between for me on a lager. So anyway, props to Painted Boats. It was the first lager I've had in a long time that I actually liked.
Nice. Actually, this one's pretty good.
Yeah.
We did a rate. Yes, we did an episode on the Kedgewick. It's in French, but like I said, we do English and French.
Nice.
We try to do bilingual in the same episode.
Yeah.
But it depends. If it's a French brewery, we do it in French. If it's a brewery, we do it in English.
Yeah.
But that's why I say season 4, it's going to be totally bilingual.
Nice, man.
And we're going to try to do a few episodes, which I'm learning right now. We're going to do a few episodes that it's going to be quadrilingual.
Oh, wow.
English, Mexican, and depending on the beer, what it is, where it comes from the world, it could be Japanese, not Chinese, well, Chinese. It could be Japanese, Chinese, German, Russian. So we're going to try to do it 4 languages in one episode.
Well, you have me on the show if you ever do Newfie beers, and I can speak Newfieisms.
There you go.
I'll get you on that. That said, you know what? I would love to come up sometimes and meet you guys in person and partake, do a craft beer tour or whatever you guys. That'd be phenomenal, man. That'd be really cool.
What we could do is do a giant collaboration.
That'd be cool.
Because I know Olivier Boucher might be watching right now, red-headed beer guy. We could do a triple Instagram thing or something like that.
Awesome, man. I'd be all over it.
Because he's another guy that does craft brewery review here in Bathurst.
Nice.
He's good also what he does. You can see him like old bootlegger and 13 barrels. He does some awesome job too. But us, it's a different approach we took from it. Since I've been filming since 2012. We've done Burger Dues. We've done Paranormal Trip. I've done pretty much the guy show.
Yeah.
Everything the guys do. We started in 2016 called La Bière Show. Because right now, as you can see, I'm trying to recover from an old hard drive I had. Some old episodes.
Cool, man.
And like I said, since we started drinking craft beer, I haven't touched the Bud. I haven't touched the Coors Light. I haven't touched nothing.
Yeah.
It's all been craft beer.
Yeah. Yeah, you can't go back. You're done. You cannot go back. There's no going back. There's no going back. Like
one of my friends said, "Oh, here's a Bud." I cracked it open. Yes, I drank it, but it wasn't the same thing. It's like I don't know. It's like now it's craft beer. That's it.
Yeah. I call that stuff beer flavored water, because that's what it's like. It's like honestly, like someone put some Kool-Aid in some water, and it's like, oh, no, it's not a beer. I'm not wasting my time on that shit. As my oldest says, it ain't worth the calories.
Not to offend anyone, but to me it's piss.
Yeah, no, you know what? If you like Molson, if you like Labatt, if you like whatever, I could care less. Honestly, fantastic, great for you. Really and truly, whatever, man. Yeah. I like regular craft dinner, not the craft dinner with the spirally fucking noodles. So whatever, man. If you like that stuff, I'm sorry if I insulted you. I don't like that, but it's regular craft dinner. You know what I'm saying? So, anyways, man.
Since then, I was like craft beer all the way.
Absolutely, brother. Absolutely. Well, listen, it's been a pleasure. I'm going to step back in because it is getting cold out here so much that I swear to God my nipples can cut glass, and that's not to be proud of. Look, Flora Hall said, yeah, you can taste the corn syrup, which I agree, absolutely, 100%. You can. It's just not legit. So, look, Norbert, it's been a pleasure to everyone who's watched this. Hey, man, it's been a pleasure. Absolutely. Thank you for all your support. Floral Hall, I don't know if you knew when I was in there, I saw that you had my sticker up on your go-to-go fridge. I got a picture myself next to it, so I'm going to send that off in the next few days. It was awesome, man. I really appreciate the support. And for everyone else who's on here, thank you. And thank you, Norbert, for having me on, brother.
I'll teach you a word right now.
Do it.
Bonne
Bonne
soirée.
Bonne soirée.
Good night.
Good night, brother. And I'm going to teach you one. You ready? Flacon de maïs.
Flacon de maïs.
That's like cornflakes and shit, man. I don't know. Cheers, brother. Have a good night, man.
Good man. You have a good night.
You too, brother. Bye.
Bye.